Hello students, here we are discussing chapter first life process with a new topic that is the photosynthesis. In earlier section we learned about the process that is the nutrition, and we learned that green plants which are autotrophs, photoautotrophs, they prepare their food with the help of sunlight, chlorophyll pigment, carbon dioxide, and water, which includes the process called photosynthesis. This session is in regard to that. अच्छे से पढ़िएगा. What is photosynthesis? I'm sure that you all know about it because this topic is not very new for us, although we are discussing in details once again. It is a process by which autotrophs are, remember, green plant, some photosynthetic bacteria, and some protists such as euglena. They take in substances from the outside means from surrounding, and convert them into stored form of energy that we discuss, glucose. This material is taken in the form of carbon dioxide and water, which is converted into carbohydrates. Carbohydrate यहाँ क्या बात हो रही है? We discussed earlier, that is glucose in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Dear students, photosynthetic process involve a reaction, involve a chemical reaction. What the chemical reaction is? When carbon dioxide combined with water, it gives out glucose, along with oxygen gas is evolved and water molecules. There is a balance equation written over here that I'm reading out the equation, that is 6CO2 plus 12 H2O in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight gives out C6H12O6, that is glucose, plus 6 oxygen molecule in the form of gas are evolved along with 6 molecule of water. So let us see what are the raw material which are required for this process and what are their sources. The first raw material is the carbon dioxide, which plant get from their surrounding. This carbon dioxide, which is a gas, enters through the mesophyll cells by stomata. Water, which is another raw material, plant get from soil through roots. Energy for this process, it is taken through the ultimate source, that is sun. So where is this process taking place? This is a question. This process is taking place inside the cells of a plant. We know that plants are having a specialized cell, and for that they are having a specialized cell organelle. What cell organelle is? The cell organelle is the what? Plastid. Yes, a kind of plastic which gives a green color to the plant is the what? Chloroplast. Yes, chloroplast is the site of photosynthesis. If you carefully observe a cross section of a leaf under a microscope, you will notice that some cells contain green colored dots. These green dots are cell organelle, which we are talking, that are chloroplast, which contain photosynthetic pigment called chlorophyll. Mind it, this pigment is very essential for this process. Now, stomata. What are stomata? You are known. Stomata are the minute pore or the tiny pores, those who are present on the surface of the leaf. Their function is a gaseous exchange during the photosynthesis. कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इन्हीं के थ्रू आती है मेसोफिल सेल्स तक, और आपने जैसा रिएक्शन में देखा कि ऑक्सीजन गैस इवॉल्व हो रही है, वो भी लीफ से बाहर इस स्टोमाटा के थ्रू जाती है. अलॉन्ग विद देयर सेकेंड फंक्शन इज द लॉस ऑफ वाटर ड्यूरिंग ट्रांसपिरेशन. ट्रांसपिरेशन क्या है? ये द प्रोसेस बाय विच प्लांट remove their excess water in the form of water vapor from the aerial part of plant. The structure of stomata are the kidney shape or the bean shape and dumbbell shape. The plant closes their pores, means stomatal pore, when it does not need carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. अगर बेटा हर वक्त स्टोमाटा के पोर खुले रहेंगे तो वाटर का एक्सेस लॉस हो जाएगा. इसलिए ये जो मैकेनिज्म है स्टोमाटा के खुलने की या बंद होने की, इट इज़ गवर्न बाय व्हाट? लेट अस सी. The opening and closing of the pore is the function of the guard cell. Diagram में आपको दिखेगा ये guard cell. The guard cell swell when water flows into them, causing the stomatal pore to open. Similarly, the pore closes if the guard cell shrink. जब उनसे पानी वापस आ जाएगा epidermal cells में, they shrink and stomata pore become closed. Okay. Now, the whole process of photosynthesis involves some events. What are the events? Let us see. Number first is the absorption of light energy by chlorophyll. जो मीजोफिल सेल्स के क्लोरोप्लास्ट में क्लोरोफिल पिगमेंट है वो सबसे पहले सन से मिलने वाली लाइट एनर्जी को क्या करेगा? एब्सॉर्ब करेगा. Number second is the conversion of light energy to the chemical energy and splitting of water molecule. Splitting here means todna, breaking of water molecule into hydrogen and oxygen. Secondly, what will happen? That light energy converted into a chemical energy. Now the sun radiations, the photons which are coming, they now convert into a chemical energy in this cell, by which the splitting of water molecule takes place and hydrogen and oxygen gases evolve. Number third steps involved the reduction. रिड्यूस हो रहा है क्या? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इनटू कार्बोहाइड्रेट, which is the end product of this process. What is the carbohydrate here? C6H12O6, that is glucose, a complex sugar. Now, क्या ये सारे steps साथ के साथ होते हैं? Let us see. These steps need not take place one after the other immediately. For example, in certain cases, basically तो होते हैं, but in certain cases, कब? Like the desert plants take up carbon dioxide at night and prepare an intermediate which is acted upon by the energy absorbed by the chlorophyll during the day. ऐसा desert plant में क्यों होता है? We know that desert plant have scarcity of water. तो वो अगर दिन के समय अपने स्टोमाटा को खोलेंगे तो they are having a more chances of loss of water. This is the reason. Dear student, I am sure that photosynthesis is clear to you all. Here I am mentioning one note. Let us read it out. Water which is used in photosynthesis is taken up from the soil by the roots in terrestrial plants. Terrestrial plants जो land पर होते हैं. Other materials like nitrogen, phosphorus, iron, magnesium are taken up from the soil. Nitrogen is an essential element used in the synthesis of proteins and other compounds. This is taken up in the form of inorganic compounds which have been prepared by bacteria from atmospheric nitrogen. Class 9th में हमने पढ़ा biogeochemical cycle. Which cycle involved? This is a question for you. Cycle is what? Nitrogen cycle. I'm sure that it is clear to you all. Best of luck. Thank you.